I think one of the key areas that I'm really interested in Blab improving on is topics, polls, and voting. I think those three areas will make or break similar sites that will come out like Blab. Everybody's had a go at video web streaming, but now that we have this protocol called WebRTC, do a look up for that, by the way. We haven't really talked about WebRTC and how audio and video works in terms of sockets on Blab. But there will be other competitors that come out, and I think this is the area where Blab can really hammer home them being the default go-to site. There's various other sites out there that do kind of video hosting, but I think the real power comes from the crowd, the people chatting in that chat box on the right-hand side. I think there's work that can be done on that chat to make it more dynamic. I think there could be IRC features built into that in terms of last seen, when somebody was last seen, your friends in other blabs elsewhere, and jumping it into in and out of blabs. I think topics is huge, being able to time topics so that we only talk about a topic for, say, 10 minutes. You can upload or add topics before you do your show, like schedule a show and put your topics in, and then it just jumps to the different topics, does an overlay or something underneath the main person who set up the scheduled blab. The voting, I think, will be incredibly powerful for a show if people can randomly vote up or down if they wanted to go on to the next topic or not, or if somebody wanted to call out how do people feel about this, and we literally have some graphics in the chat box. I think that'd be amazing. So yeah, I think these are the areas which will make Blab stand out. And I think if you're going to use Wirecast to make a full-time show on Blab, then having these additional features is a must. And I think that will come about sooner or later. But that's why I'm trying to push the conversation onto you as a student. Is now you've got all the utilities and bits and pieces that you need for your show. What is it that you might want later on? And I think we should have that discussion here. So if you've got any ideas in terms of how those features would work, what would you like to see in terms of topics? What would you like to see in terms of voting, polls, things like that? Is there anything I've missed out? Do let me know in the comments and feedback to me, and we can have a discussion about it as student and teacher.